But according to me, some honorable amount, something is better than nothing. According to me, something is better than nothing. So far, we didn't get anything. Now this is the beginning. So don't lose hope. This is the beginning only. Beginning, you have got some amount, some of them get thousands, like that they will get. Earlier this was also not there, something we got, and definitely it will be reviewed, and definitely pension application will be there in future. Only this is only according to me stopgap arrangement, only stopgap arrangement. So we can expect some improvement in the pension upgradation. Don't lose hopes. And expectation, lot of expectations will be there. According to me, what I am getting now pension is more than sufficient for me. I am getting 3,000 rupees extra per month. But whatever I am getting now, that is more than sufficient for my living. Because those who are having a own house and pension, I think that is more than sufficient for our good living, not luxurious living. Luxurious living, any amount is not sufficient. So accordingly, then, so yesterday, so that why we have thought of this YouTube, because we are sending Shatayu every month. So Shatayu will be dispatched on 17. So better we give information, whatever we have got yesterday, we have information to all the members, so that they can know what they are getting. So, and my humble request is, some arrears they are getting for 17 months. So I request all the members to donate liberally to our corpus fund, because lot of works we are doing. So you are aware that lot of cases are pending in the court, like that what is that employment? Temporary employment, then life certificate, commutation. So like that, lot of cases are pending in the court. For that we have to spend a lot of money. You are all aware that. That's why I am requesting liberally. You are not demanding anything. It is your choice. So don't no. What is this pension? Already SBMPC have started asking money. No, that is your choice. This is only our request, humble request, to donate whatever amount possible. You please donate to this. So rest of the things, the details and other things, our General Secretary Prasad will tell in details, and he will also present. A presentation will also be done. Okay, thank you for patience here.
Yes, good morning, friends. Belated Shivratri greetings. Fortunately, on the Shivratri day, settlement has been signed. So far, in every settlement, we were expecting some benefit. Every settlement, even before second pension option, we were expecting pension updation. Nothing has happened. Because of long delay, even the possibility of updating our pension to the extent what we want was not possible. It has not happened. Now, fortunately, something has happened. Yes, like many of our friends, even I am disappointed. I would say I am disappointed because not only updation, we are also expecting some more benefits for our members. Not only updation. Updation is one of the many benefits which we are entitled to get. Unfortunately, that has not happened. Disappointed because, see, disappointment comes when there is an expectation. If you are not expecting anything, then there cannot be any disappointment. But you were expecting some higher amount. Maybe on account of misguidance, we were expecting some amount of money for our pension updation. And wholesale misguidance. There was wholesale misguidance. So all those resulted in not updating our pension. I mean, raised expectation. So naturally, disappointment is also there. So first we will get into the details, then we will come to the issues, etc. See, the ex-gratia. Why this ex-gratia? Why they have not updated our pension? Perhaps even this amount of money we would not have got if we were to insist on updation only. Because if it is updation, then they have to make provision in pension fund account. How much? At least minimum of 10 times of outgo. Okay, so there are a lot of misguidance regarding this also. We have explained in Mysore Pension Ayog. Then it is always our demand that our pension should be paid from profit and loss account. Government, with a view to protect our interest and to ensure continued payment of pension even in case of liquidation of any organization, AS 15 has been brought in by the government, and we are also covered under Accounting Standards 15, wherein money should be placed, money should be there in the pension fund, which should be enough for payment of pension till a last pensioner dies. So therefore, there is huge amount of liability in case if pension is updated. Now IBA, with discussing with UOBU constituents, they have decided to introduce concept of ex-gratia. Payment is being made by way of ex-gratia. Fortunately, this is not paid out of pension fund. Like central government, it is also paid through profit and loss account. In central government, there is no profit and loss account, but in central government, it is paid out of consolidated fund of India or budgetary provision. Here, there is no question of budgetary provision, it is paid out of profit and loss account. So therefore, it is good for, we have got higher amount of money when vis-a-vis the contribution by the bank. So that is ex-gratia. People have stated that it is ex-gratia means arms, etc., etc. For that, for your information, whatever we are legally not entitled to, all of them are out of gratitude or goodwill. The bank, whatever that pays, pension, updation or ex-gratia, both are also the same thing, because we do not have legal or legitimate legal right to enforce pension updation. There are a lot of misconceptions. We will come to that later. So that is the reason why ex-gratia has been introduced. But in all probability, this ex-gratia would be converted into updation over a period of time. Okay. So settlement provides that ex-gratia is paid from November 2022 to October 2027. That means from the next bipartite settlement, things would change. See, the advantage here is, because it is commencing from November 2022, all of us will get arrears. Amount may be big or small, we will get arrears. Okay? And ex-gratia is a fixed amount. It is a fixed amount, and there is no dearness allowance. Every year in the month of April, review would take place. Such review is being taken up in the month of April 2024. So that means within 2 months, there might be increase in our ex-gratia also. It is the beginning, it is not the end. We may get more amount also. They might have given some amount to understand and find out what would be the liability for the banks. Okay, so another reason might be that if they give higher amount of ex-gratia now, it affects arrears payment also. Therefore, they might have reduced ex-gratia amount. Might have. I am not promising or anything. It is my expectation. Because of that, they are undertaking a review within 2 months. So that means the money what is being paid as ex-gratia now attracts arrears. We would get arrears of ex-gratia with effect from 1st November 2022. 17-18 months of arrears we would get. This ex-gratia is a fixed amount and it does not change except change on account of review. Okay. How it is calculated? See, please take out your pension slips. Pension of October 2022. Pension of October 2022. Please take your pension slips. There you take out the gross pension. Those who retired after October 2007, there will be commutation amount, reduction of commutation amount. You have to add amount of money credited to your account in the month of October 2022 plus commutation amount. You add that and multiply that by the factors, or it is the percentage. Okay, we will tell you what would be the amount. Okay, so that is how you calculate the ex-gratia amount. I repeat, take out your October pension slip. There you take gross pension. If you do not have, then take your passbook, find out what is the pension paid for the month of October 2022. Then, if there is commutation amount, add commutation amount to that. That is your gross pension for the month of October 2022. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ 2022ರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಲಿಪ್ಪನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾಸ್ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಜಮೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ, ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ 22ರ ಮಾಹೆಯ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನೋಡಿ. ನೀವು ಆ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ನಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ನಿಂದ ಕಮ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಮೊತ್ತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆ ಕಮ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಅಮೌಂಟನ್ನು ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿ. ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ 2022ರ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್. ಅದು ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಈ ಮೊತ್ತವನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಟು ರೌಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಡೌನ್ ಟು ನಿಯರೆಸ್ಟ್ 100. ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ರೌಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ರೌಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜು, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ನು ಅವರು ಏನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದೇ ಮೊತ್ತವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಇದು 0.17 ಅಂದರೆ 17%, 0.15 if it is 0.15 means it is 15%, 12%, 7%, 5%, 3% and 2%. You can see here the percentage is coming down. Why? 4th, 5th bipartite it is 0.17%, 6th bipartite it is 0.15%, 15%, 7th bipartite 12%, 8th bipartite 7%, 9th bipartite 5%, 10th bipartite 3% and 11th bipartite it is 2%. Why this reduction? Because higher the number of bipartite, higher will be the gap. Because in every settlement there is increase in pension. If there was increase in pay, consequently there is increase in pension also. Because of increase in pension over a period of time, there is a huge gap between those who retired earlier and those who have retired now. Okay, so that is, again I repeat, 17%. See, those who retired before 1/11/1993, they will get 17% of their gross pension of October 2022. Then 6th bipartite, that is those who retired on or before 1/11/1997 or 31/3/1998, they will get 15% or multiplied by 0.15. Those who retired before 31/10 on or before 31/10/2002, 12% of their pay. Just a minute.
Second one.
Okay, next. Those who retired on or before 31st October 2007, they will get 7% of October pay, October pension. Those who retired on or before 31st October 2012 will get 5% of their October 2022 pension. Then 3% in respect of those who retired on or before 31st October 2017 and 2% for those who retired on or before 31st October 2022. You can see there is a minimum amount of 2% for those who retired on or before 31st October 2022. In fact, even though the percentage is only 2%, they are luckiest because within few months after retirement, they are getting their pension updated. Their pension is getting increased by 2%. So, something positive. I retired 23 years back and I have waited for 23 years. Someone who has retired in the year 1986, he has waited over 37 years to get this pension updated. Even if you take into account 1993, almost 30 years now, they have waited for 30 years to get their pension improved. Maybe it may be on account of Ex-gratia, but pension does not remain same. It is going to go up. Then why this 2%? And we have seen many those who have retired during 10th and 11th bipartite retirement period, they are unhappy. They are saying that we are getting only 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 rupees as ex-gratia. In fact, they have got more when compared to those who have retired earlier. For example, I will give you an example of a scale 4 officer. Scale 4 officer. The difference between maximum pay of a scale 4 officer in 12th bipartite settlement and maximum pay of scale 4 officer in 10th bipartite settlement, there is a difference. There is difference of 3,800 rupees and 1,800 rupees. That means even if 100 full amount of increase is given, maximum possible increase for a chief manager who is at the maximum level, he could have got only 3,800 rupees difference. But he is getting 1,900 to 2,000 rupees. So almost 50% of the amount that is possible. It is not actual. Usually, say I will give you example of Reserve Bank of India. In Reserve Bank of India, when the pay has increased by 13%, 14% and 15%, the load given is only 10%. That means two-thirds of that. Two-thirds of that. The maximum possible for a Scale 4 officer retired during 10th bipartite settlement is 3,800 rupees. Two-thirds of that is 2,400 rupees. They are getting 1,900 rupees as increase. That means hardly about 25% less. The lesser amount is not huge. Whereas you take into account a Scale 4 officer who retired in 11th bipartite settlement. Even if you take into account the present pension after 100% DA, his pension is around 36,000 rupees. He will get increase of 4,900 rupees. The difference between these two is more than 25,000 rupees. A Scale 4 officer who has retired now and a Scale 4 officer who retired during 2001, the difference is about 25,000 rupees. But he is getting increase of only 4,900 rupees. So you should understand, those who have retired recently, they have to get lesser amount. They cannot get more amount because number of settlements after their retirement matters. For those who retired in 10th bipartite settlement, there are 2 bipartite settlements, and those who retired in 11th bipartite settlement, there was only 1 bipartite settlement which was signed yesterday. So increase is only on account of 1 bipartite settlement. So, and unfortunately, the expectation of these people was more. It is not, it is only on account of social media professors. They are misguided. Please understand, many were expecting 5,000 rupee increase. If 5,000 rupee increase is given to a 10th bipartite retiree, then the pension of 10th bipartite retiree will be more than pension of one who retired in 12th bipartite settlement. Is it possible? Someone who has retired in 11th bipartite period, see, till now, he and someone who is retired during 11th bipartite retirement period and one who retired in 12th bipartite retirement, they both of them are drawing same amount of pension. Now after this bipartite settlement, on account of Ex-gratia, if Ex-gratia is more than 1,800 rupees for a Scale 4 officer, then his pension will be more than the pension of one who is retiring today. It is impermissible. Same settlement cannot give lesser amount of pension to someone who is retiring under that period, the bipartite or joint note period. Therefore, it is incorrect. It is not possible. So, therefore, there is limitation on increase. So, naturally, those who have retired under 10th and 11th are, even though they are getting more, they are a bit disappointed. You need to, since we have waited for long, you also need to wait for some more time to ensure that you also get higher amount of pension. So, naturally, when we see this, we feel disappointed. But those who retired during 4th, 5th bipartite, 6th bipartite, 7th bipartite retirement, they have got Ex-gratia. Family pension is improved, but I am pained when it comes to payment of Ex-gratia, the quantum of Ex-gratia of those who are drawing pension of 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 and retired during 6th, 7th, 5th, 6th, 7th bipartite retirees. They are getting 300 rupees increase, 500 rupee increase, 1,000 rupee increase. Then you will understand, even though they are retired long time back, they have waited for 25 years, 30 years, still they will be getting 300 rupees, 400 rupees, 500 rupee increase. But for Ex-gratia in lieu of 100% DA, their pension would have increased only by few hundred rupees, whereas family pension of those who were in 15%, it was increased even by 25,000 rupees also. So there is large variation. Those who are getting lower pension continue to get far lower pension. Even increases also, there should have been more increase for them. Unfortunately, we are disappointed from their point of view. And unfortunately, not many organizations bother about them because they are not participating, commenting, criticizing, asking questions in social media. Only those who are drawing higher amount of pension and those who have retired recently are the ones who not only got the benefit of higher pay, consequently higher amount of pension over a period of time and higher amount of higher proportion of Ex-gratia also. They are the people who criticize, abuse, call names and do everything. So we need to understand they have got the benefit. Now let them also sacrifice to some extent in respect of those who retired earlier. Now next, another benefit that is given is pension option to resignees. Resignees have got the pension option now. Resignees are scattered. They are all over the world. Many of them do not have any information. Now it is responsibility of every bank retiree, every bank pensioner to trace, tell them that they will also be part of pensioner fraternity. They will also get pension. They will also get pension. But pension is payable to them the day on which they remit the money. The day on which they remit the money. Unlike other bipartite periods, earlier options, this time they have not fixed the date. They say that when they give money, when they remit money. When they remit money, question comes when the bank notifies. Okay, if there is delay in bank notifying, then there is also delay in commencement of payment of pension for these people. Then there is one more clause. Again, I do not know who is the author of this clause, who has introduced this clause. It says that commutation is not allowed. Commutation of pension is not allowed in respect of resignees. It is funny because there are many resignees who are in late 70s and 80s. Their commutation factor is less than 5. Nobody, no sane person will commute his pension. Even without the clause, they are not going to commute. But still, that clause has been added. I do not know what the reason. But addition of that clause is illegal, as decided in our Palni's case. See, the bank can impose condition outside pension regulation for joining the pension scheme. For example, 56% more money was collected last time. That condition was imposed. That 56% collection was not there in pension regulation. Okay, but starting date was also not there in pension regulation because pension regulation was applicable to only those who have already opted for pension. So those who have not yet joined, pension regulation is not applicable. While joining, they are also entitled to commutation because the settlement includes this clause of commutation, this portion is legally challengeable. We can challenge. Then there is also one more aspect here. There is a condition that court cases filed should be withdrawn. Okay, there is one case pending before Honorable Supreme Court where the case is filed by the bank because Swapal Kumar Malik has won the case in Calcutta High Court and United Bank of India has filed an appeal before Supreme Court. All India Retired Bank Employees Association has impleaded in this case, and we will certainly rise if the bank insists on withdrawal of the case, then we will challenge that clause also, because you are taking away my rights available. These clauses are certainly impede my rights. It is taking away my rights. Certainly we will fight it out. Then another aspect, there is one more impleading application covering those who are removed from service and also discharged from service. Unfortunately, despite advice by Indian Banks Association after Bank of Baroda versus SK Pool case to amend pension regulation and pay them pension, most of the banks have not given pension option to them. When the court, again, they are entitled to pension because of the provision in bipartite settlement. As per bipartite settlement, when they are eligible for pension and pension option, if the bank has not given pension, even in terms of pension settlement itself, it is illegal. Therefore, even that issue needs to be covered and decided. So all those people who are entitled to pension and pension option, we are also fighting for them, and we are also supporting those who have resigned from bank service. Okay? Disappointed with Ex-gratia, especially in respect of pre-2007 retirees. Okay? I have explained this. Now, so those who have got any question, see, from State Bank of Mysore Pensioners Commune to its members, whose data is available within 2-3 days time, maybe by Tuesday, before Tuesday, we will be sending them the actual amount of ex-gratia they are entitled to by SMS. All those whose data is available, I think we have got data for around 6,000 people. We will send individually to each of them what would be their increase in ex-gratia. They need not worry, they need not run behind people for getting this information. Wait for about 2-3 days. We will send SMS clearly telling them what would be their amount of ex-gratia. Okay, so this is very important. And if you still have any question, if you still have got any question, please note down the number. 702 602 774. 702 602 774. You can either send SMS or by way of WhatsApp any of your question. We will wait for some time. By the time we will be explaining all other aspects of settlement, then we will also answer all those questions, whatever questions you raise. Okay. Now, coming back to social media. role of social media, how they have created problem, and what are the difficulties in getting this pension updation implemented. We need to tell them. Unless we understand, we will not be appreciating the introduction of ex-gratia. Many people oppose ex-gratia. They only want pension updation for the reasons not known to us. For me, what I want is increasing my pension. Whether you call it, suppose if in the pension settlement itself or in the regulation itself, they were to provide for payment of some amount as ex-gratia, we would have accepted. We would not have refused. When that being so, when they are giving some money as ex-gratia, why should we find fault with that? Finally, what matters is how much of money I am going to get. Another important aspect is, for everything there is a beginning. A child does not walk immediately after the birth. It takes time. Once it starts small steps, it falls. Then thereafter it learns. Okay? The starting point is, it should start walking. We have seen many benefits. Introduction is difficult. For example, house rent allowance. From where to where? It has gone up. It has gone up. Like that, every benefit. Well, LFC, you can see the tremendous amount of change that has taken place from the time we were working and now. Earlier, lower distance was there, lower class was there, then we were not allowed to encash. Now everything is possible. Leave encashment, only up to 240 days. Earlier it was only 210 days, then it went up to 240 days. Now up to 255 days. Leave encashment is possible. Like that, introduction is difficult. Once it is introduced, improvement is easier. Now ex-gratia has come. April, next month, again there will be review. Maybe, I expect, because they are specifically mentioned April 2024, there must be some intention behind adding this clause, April 2024. As I said earlier, I repeat, for those who have joined later, perhaps they might have given this amount of ex-gratia, fixed ex-gratia at a lower amount, maybe to avoid higher outgo on account of arrears. If they revise in the month of April, then they need not pay arrears for that amount. It will be payable only from April 2024. So that may be one of the reasons, I don't know. But there is no reason to review within 1 month of settlement. That means there must be some valid reason. And it's unfortunate that some of our friends are saying, review means they may also reduce. Sir, if they want to reduce, they will not have paid at all. Why should they pay higher amount and reduce? Is it not childish to comment like that? We have grown. I know that people say that as we grow older, we also think like a child. But perhaps that child instinct must be playing on them. Please do not feel disappointed. Yes, we feel disappointed, but we must understand, when we joined the bank, we were not even expecting pension. We got pension. Many of us were misguided. We opted for provident fund. Now we are also getting pension. Even they are also getting pension. Many of our friends opted for resign on account of compelling reasons. Now they are also getting pension. Now almost 99% of our pensioners are getting pension. They belong to our pensioner family. So there is improvement everywhere. Now we have got 100% DA was not there. The case was lost. Still 100% DA is introduced. Then family pension improvement has taken place. Ex-gratia was paid at 450 and 800 rupees for those who are not entitled to any increase on account of 100% DA neutralization. So that means you can see over a period of last 2-3 years, there is huge amount of changes in our pension, increase in pension on account of various reasons, not on account of court case. Court case we have got history, I will spend some time on that also, but we have got a lot of benefits which we are entitled to, outside this also, where we have won the case and it has to be implemented, we will get that implemented. Okay, without that we have got so much of benefit, we will get benefit, but it is difficult to get benefit. To make people understand the difficulty, I will give example of how 100% DA increase, family pension. See, family pension was increased first, then 100% DA, then 40 to 50% in State Bank of India. Why these three things happened first? Only this ex-gratia or updation by way of ex-gratia is in the last, even though it should have been on the reverse. Why this? It is because it is the management. It is the management which is driving this. It is the management which is driving this, and management is considering increase in pension liberally when top echelons are beneficiaries. You take example of family pension. Who are the beneficiaries? Who are the beneficiaries? Beneficiaries are those who are in higher pay scale, special assistant and above. Okay, so they are the beneficiaries now. They are the beneficiaries now. Then, 1 minute. So, next, those who were getting lower amount of pension, they have not got, they are not the beneficiaries. Only those who are drawing higher amount of pension are the beneficiaries. Okay, so next 100% DA. Even though we lost the case, why it is given? Who are the beneficiaries? Top 30% of pensioners are the beneficiaries. Those who are managing directors, chief general managers, deputy general managers, assistant general managers, up to scale 3, scale 4, they are the beneficiaries. Those who were scale 1 officer and lower level, they are not the beneficiaries of 100%. Again, the top level. This 40 to 50%, top 17% are entitled to. Why? It is because those who take a decision, those who are members of Executive Committee of Indian Banks Association, they are the beneficiaries. So those who decide are the beneficiaries. That is why they have got interest in increasing the amount. But whereas pension updation is not a big thing for them. But otherwise, these benefits are big thing for them. So, under that circumstances, it is difficult for any organization to get pension updated. In Reserve Bank of India, I am not defending lower payment of ex-gratia. I also share your views that we are disappointed. I am also disappointed. But having expressed our disappointment, after expressing our displeasure, it is our duty to acknowledge and explain the benefit what we are getting. It is our duty. We owe gratitude for all those who made it possible. Introduction of some improvement in our pension. It may be beginning, as I repeat. But there is effort. there is also dichotomy among our members. When it comes to improvement in family pension, when it comes to 100% DA, when it comes to 40-50%, we give credit to DFS, Finance Ministry, Government of India, and blame. But when it comes to lower amount of ex-gratia, whom do we blame? IBA and United Forum of Bank Unions. Always we do that. We should not have. In case if credit, we are giving credit to government for other benefits, we must also blame government for lower amount of ex-gratia. If we are giving credit to if we are blaming government for that, same logic should be applicable. We cannot blame UOBU and IBA for giving lower amount of ex-gratia. We should also blame the government. When we appreciate government, we should also blame government. Or when we blame UOBU, we should also blame government. There should be only uniform policy. Selectiveness should not be there. Without the support of, there are some benefits which we cannot fight and secure. There are limitations because we do not have any legal right. Coming back to legal right with respect to pension updation, we have written enough in our Shatra. Perhaps this settlement, for the first time, they are referring to Regulation 35(1). Go through settlement, go through joint note, you find reference to Regulation 35(1). They are by adding provision of Regulation 35(1) in joint note and bipartite settlement, they are giving indication the purpose of existence of Regulation 35(1). It is for changing the formula of pay, nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. It is not for updation. There cannot be any clause in pension regulation which is not definite. It is based on conjectures. Again, there is case pending before Supreme Court in Singla's case. I request all of them to go through the judgment of Honorable Punjab and Haryana, High Court of Punjab and Haryana, where all the grounds, everything what we are raising have already been answered. We also quote Nakra's case. Nakra's case is referred in the judgment. What for? To say that you are not eligible for pension updation. Okay? Quoting Nakra's case, court is saying that we are not eligible for pension updation. Okay? We are not legally eligible. There is a difference. But Honorable Court has said that you are eligible for updation, but it has to be negotiated. That means negotiating authority of UOBU is affirmed by the court. In case if Singla's case is dismissed, that means court itself is giving authority to UOBU to negotiate on our behalf with regard to pension updation. By commenting, by accusing, it does not take us anywhere. We require support of every corner, DFS, IBA, UOBU, and pensioners themselves. If you cannot, then I repeat, by posting messages in social media, by writing abusive letters to the various functionaries, questioning legality of their decision, even though such questions are invalid, writing letters to authorities, then creating YouTube media, then calling over phone, talking to somebody, giving wrong information, all this, then filing a case, criminal case for pension updation, seeking stay on signing of settlement. These things do not give us pension updation. We need to find out, talk to the concerned people. We need to find out what are the impediments, what we can do to remove that impediment. We need to do that. We need to move government. We should tell the government, please allow pension updation outside AS 15. We can get higher amount of pension updation. So we need to spend time on that. From All India Retired Bank Employees Association, 2022 itself, we have suggested to the government various means to overcome the liability under Accounting Standards 15. We have done that. Ours is a responsible organization. We do not abuse anybody because we are aware that everyone has got limitation. The workmen union and officers, all of them, they have given so much of a list containing so much of benefits given to their members. We are not their members. If they are helping us, if they are taking our case, if they are taking our cause, they are doing a favor to us. They are not obligated. People may not agree with that. We can morally request them. They are morally bound, legally not bound. We cannot force them to take up our cause. Only upon request, persuade them, talk to them, tell them, explain them our problem, explain them the need to update our pension, increase our pension, introduce medical insurance with payment of premium by the bank. All those things we need to explain to them. We must support them, both information and knowledge. Whatever way we can support them, we need to support them and get the benefit, but not by abusing. Please, our members shall not indulge in such activities. It is my humble request. You are not, by doing so, you are not helping improvement in pension. Instead, you are harming improvement in pension. Please don't do it. I am not taking the side of any UBU leaders, but please understand. But understand, without them we cannot. Assume for a moment, you have got 2 children. Okay, one child abuses you, other child is keeping quiet. As a parent, which child you are going to support? The child which is abusing or child which is remaining silent? What will you do? Then stop comparing with others. Please stop comparing with others. If you compare a heroine getting married to another hero, that heroine may be beautiful. Because that hero has married a beautiful woman, your wife has not become ugly. If a hero has married another lady, a lady has married a hero, that husband, your husband has not become ugly. Okay? So, we shall not compare. We shall not compare. There are various differences. To illustrate, Life Insurance Corporation of India, long time back, the Board of Life Insurance Corporation of India has passed resolution both for pension updation as well as improvement in family pension. Family pension happened recently, but pension updation has not happened in Life Insurance Corporation of India. Even though board has passed the resolution. Reserve Bank of India, 2007, they updated pension, implemented pension updation, but upon instruction from the government, it was withdrawn. Then the pensioners, affected pensioners went to the court. They brought stay. In the meantime, before disposal of that case, the pension was updated. 2019, their pension was updated. But there are a lot of other differences. The number of people who opted for pension made a lot of difference. If most of us were to update pension. Before, when the settlement was signed in 1999 and 2000, our pension would have been updated then. There was no gap, there was no AS15, there was no pension fund. We didn't have any such problem. We would have got our pension updated long time back. The load would have been only few hundred rupees, few hundred crores. Things would have happened. Because of our own commitments, mistakes, we have got it. The duration is extended, accumulated, on account of accumulation in the cost, our pension updation is getting delayed. Okay, so we need to understand. It does not mean that our organization, that is State Bank of Mysore Pensioners Commune and All India Retired Bank Employees Association, would remain silent. We will also initiate effective measures to get these ex-gratia amount enhanced. At least by next settlement, updation also come into picture. I heard the speech of Comrade CHV while he was speaking. He said, while thanking IBA, he said that pension should be updated in next settlement. This is what I heard. Okay, so that means by next settlement, pension will be updated. But now immediate objective is getting this ex-gratia amount enhanced. That we will do. That we will certainly do. Whatever way we can, we will do it. We will certainly do it. We shall see, please again I repeat, there is no meaning in cribbing, feeling bad, feeling dejected, calling this ex-gratia as certainly it is not right. Because we were not eligible for this, we were not entitled to this. We were entitled to this benefit because someone else has got it. Because someone else has got it. Otherwise we would not have got it. In case of pension updation were not to happen in government and Reserve Bank of India, we would not have got it. Because they have got it, we are also eligible for it. We should get it. We will get it. We should get it. Now, we should put in efforts in improving whatever we have got it. There is no, even if it is 1,000 rupees a month, it is 12,000 rupees in a year. For somebody in State Bank of India who is taking insurance, it is almost insurance premium. Insurance premium reduced by subsidy, it is 12,000 rupees. That means we are getting insurance free of cost. Don't look things positively. Having said that, I repeat, we are not happy with the amount of ex-gratia what is being given. I repeat, we are not happy. But we need to take some solace that at least beginning has been made and we must strive for improvement. Okay, at least now, every settlement, our improvement is a point of discussion. There cannot be any settlement without improvement in our pension. So that is something positive. We need to see positive also. See, half full and half empty. We need to take both ways. We need to think both ways. Okay, there are positives and negatives. Now, coming back to our effort. Development. All India Retired Bank Employees Association had filed contempt petition for on account of non-implementation of various benefits to bank pensioners. There are about 6-7 benefits which are not paid by the banks, which have to be paid in terms of decision of Honorable Supreme Court in Bank of Baroda versus G. Pandey and others, wherein our members guided and coordinated by our commune got commutation amount, differential commutation amount also. I repeat, only members of State Bank of Mysore Pensioners Commune in the country have got commutation amount without reduction from the date of retirement, reduction commencing only from the date of payment, and those who are not with us, no amount of commutation is deducted. Okay, this benefit only we have got. But there are several other benefits which we are entitled to as per the judgment of Supreme Court, and that has not been implemented. Unfortunately, we made efforts to make sense. We wrote to UPU leaders, we have taken up the matter with Government of India, with IBA also, for implementation of the inclusion of these benefits in this bipartite settlement. Unfortunately, we were also disappointed when we see none of them is there either in settlement or not, and it is also not there even in residual issues. I am really surprised. What are they? The first benefit is inclusion of entire period of temporary service before regularization. This is one benefit where Supreme Court has ordered but not implemented. Next, payment of full pension, that is 50% pension for those who have served for 20 years instead of 33 years. This is an important one because ex-servicemen, then specialist officers, and those who took voluntary retirement with lesser number of years of service, then those who are retired compulsorily on account of various punishments, then those who retired under voluntary retirement scheme who have served less than 28 years, all of them are going to be beneficiaries of this. Then 2019 in State Bank of Mysore, 2009, many of the temporary employees, many of the employees who have worked on temporary basis
For many number of years.
And some of them do not have even records. They have not got increment, or their records are not, their service, temporary service is not incorporated in their records. All of them are going to be beneficiaries. Huge, at least about 35-40% or 50% of our members may be the beneficiaries of this. Not only that, see, those who retired between settlement date and within next 10 months after effective date. That is, now take example of this bipartite settlement. One who retired on 1st January 2023, he has got for 3 months or 2 months of pay, previous bipartite, 8 months of pay in the next bipartite. But if this clause, they will also be beneficiaries if another clause is implemented. What is that clause? That clause is payment of pension by reckoning higher average of last 10 months pay and or last pay drawn, whichever is more. So naturally, one who retired on 1st of November of 2022 will get pension for the entire amount. So that is another benefit. Fourth benefit is, see, as per pension regulation, leave on loss of pay on medical grounds is counted for payment of pension only up to 365 days, that is 1 year, plus there must be specific order that this period should be counted for as superannuation benefit. But on the contrary, now as per Reserve Bank of India formula, irrespective of length of service and unless it is stated that such period should not be included for superannuation benefit, entire period of leave on loss of pay on account of medical grounds, they are entitled to pension by taking into account entire period. Then All India Retired Bank Employees Association and its affiliates should be invited in all meetings, all bipartite settlements, whenever any decision which gives benefit to the retiree or takes away benefit from the retiree you must be caught. These are all the benefits which we have already got on account of Reserve Bank of India, on account of Honorable Supreme Court allowing our civil appeal number 6254 of 2012. As I said earlier, we had filed a contempt petition. Our contempt petition was disposed of with the order. We have to now approach as per law for implementation of order of Supreme Court. That means all these benefits must be paid. We are approaching. We need not establish our eligibility for getting this benefit. We should only enforce the order of Supreme Court, because Supreme Court has already ordered payment of these benefits. So, in next few days, we are approaching a High Court where our case is heard by a division bench, and there is no scope for banks to file appeal. So, that is another issue, another way we are getting the pension revised. Then, in State Bank of India, medical insurance is extended by the bank even to the chief general managers retired from State Bank of India. Chief general managers are not board level appointees. They are all also pensioners like you and me. When they are getting medical insurance with the payment of premium by the bank, we are also entitled for that. We have initiated appropriate action for getting this medical insurance also. Okay, so these are all the ways and means we are fighting for getting benefit to our members. Ways and means to get benefit to our members. But we will not remain silent. We will do whatever is required for getting the benefit. We will ensure that we will get the benefit. We will get the benefit for our members. But having fought so many cases in so many courts, we are aware the difficulties in fighting the case. It is not as easy as sending a WhatsApp message. It is not as easy as creating a video. It is not as easy as calling somebody else, recording and publishing in YouTube. It is not as easy as that. Things are certainly difficult, but we will get the benefit. All those benefits we will get. We are confident because we have got knowledge, we have got resources, we have got support, we have got good advocates to get all these benefits. When I say we have got good advocates and we have got our credentials, I am talking about our credentials. The senior advocate, then the senior advocate who was arguing our case in Karnataka High Court is the judge today in Karnataka High Court. The senior advocate who argued our case in Karnataka High Court is the additional Advocate General in Karnataka. The senior advocate who argued our case in Supreme Court is the Attorney General of India. That means we have engaged the best of advocates for fighting our case. So we have got all the support, we have got all the information, we have got all the knowledge, we have got all the resources to get the benefit, and we will not allow these benefits are not extended by the bank. We will ensure that all these benefits are extended. So it is not only on account of Ex-gratia, your pension, we will ensure that every one of you get some money or the other on account of these issues. these benefits outside this bipartite and ex-gratia also. One important the benefit which we are fighting for, many may not agree with our views, but we have got a strong reason on the grounds that is payment of pension in terms of pension regulation as of the date of retirement, which we are entitled to as per the notification of notification in the Gazette by State Bank of India. We are entitled to get this benefit. We will get that benefit also. And other associate banks have not got this 5-year benefit. We will ensure that they will also get it. In fact, on 1st of March, when I was in Delhi, personally met DFS officials. We have informed the DFS officials regarding non-implementation of judgments of Honorable Supreme Court and denying the legitimate benefits even ordered by the court. They have assured us that they will advise State Bank of India management to pay these benefits also. That means we will further pursue and we may get these benefits also even before orders of the courts. One may ask, when you say State Bank of Mysore, pensioners have already got this benefit, then what is that you are going to get? See, in State Bank of Mysore, unfortunately, those who are not parties, those who did not listen to us, they have not got interest and commutation. They should get interest and commutation. And those who retired between 2003 and 2005, they should also get it. And we will, while implementing these judgments, we will ensure that all these benefits are also extended to all the members. We are with our members. If you have got any questions, please send message by WhatsApp or by SMS to 702-602-777. 702-602-777.
Presentation start होता है.
Indian investor. Indian investor. So we will. Bipartite settlement we have covered. Okay.
Court cases also covered.
Court cases also we have covered. In case if you need any information, please call, or else we are available in the office from Monday to Friday. You can talk to us, you can call us, we will give you the answer. We will provide all the information. If you have got any other thing to ask.
No, Shatai na government will cover all employees.
We will cover everything in Shatai. We will cover everything else in Shatai. DA for the month of October 2022. That one pension of October 2022. We repeat, Ex-gratia is calculated on gross pension of October 2022. Okay, many of our members might be having question. Having given ex-gratia, after having given 100% DA, what happens to them with regard to our fight in respect of payment of pension in terms of pension regulation? Our fight continues. They will also get higher amount of pension In case present pension is more than the pension payable as per regulation 37, we will ensure that they get arrears till the pension is increased. We are confident about that and we will get those benefits. We will get those benefits. Any question? There is some misunderstanding. There is something different. Now, what has happened is, those who are retired during this bipartite period, that is, those who are retired on or after 1st November 2022, the dearness allowance formula for them is different. Index is different. The pension would be paid to them based on 2016 index. But we are getting pension in terms of 1961 index. Only they will get a different. So far, we used to have same index reckoned for calculation of dearness allowance. Now, one more series has come into picture. Even there is two set of people now. So that is, we have got 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th. That is 7 settlements in 1961 series and 1 settlement in 2016 series. This new formula is not applicable to those who have retired on or before 31st October 2022. Duly, we are clarifying that. Any question? Seven 702, 602. Srila Shashital has asked a question. She retired under exit policy. She got a 5-year benefit. Please check up the percentage. We will provide the percentage, or we will send you at what rate, what is your DA on that day, then calculate on that. I agree, those who have retired under exit policy, perhaps they need to take into account that amount also. You take present, the best thing is you take present pension and calculate DA with the same rate, old rate. Only DA has to be calculated at different rate. Five-year benefit analysis. ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಟ್ ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾವತ್ತು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ
Waiting for any questions?
The statement of India, in the pension has been increased by 50%.
So, one of our, Mr. Mogana, who is our member of the committee, he is raising the question regarding
50%.
payment of pension at 50% and what happens to associate bank pensioners. That is, those who continued in service in State Bank of India and retired after merger or retiring after merger. It's good that he has reminded about that. We need to remember, please understand, we have been cheated. We means it is not only associate bank retirees. All bank retirees, all bank pensioners who are opted for pension under Pension Regulation 1995, because we have surrendered our Provident Fund, not our Provident Fund, management contribution of the Provident Fund, and we are getting pension in lieu of Provident Fund. Why our unions, or why we preferred pension as a second benefit? It is because pension as a third benefit in State Bank of India was far lower. All of us know that managing directors of associate banks were deputy managing directors of State Bank of India. In 1995, when pension was introduced, the managing director pension then was less than that of a scale 3 officer, a scale 2 officer in associate bank. So you will understand that why we opted for. Then even the gratuity, in our case, a special assistant was drawing more amount of gratuity than chairman of State Bank of India. Because of these reasons, we preferred pension as second benefit. But continuously, the pension of State Bank of India is improved. 1999, they introduced, before 1999, the pension payable in State Bank of India uniformly paid at 50%, but with a ceiling, because there was payment of Provident Fund also. In 1999, they introduced this 40%. Now, because of introduction of 40%, 50%, now they have got, now everybody got pension at 50%. It says that the report of the committee constituted by the government look into this aspect has stated 2-3 things. One, it states that there is duality. Bank cannot have two different formula for those who are covered under the same pension regulation. Agreed. Now our question is, how can those who continues to be employees or continue to be employees and retired after amalgamation with State Bank of India with regard to Provident Fund. All employees of State Bank of India, including those of associate banks, are also member of Provident Fund of State Bank of India. But there are 3 categories of Provident Fund members in State Bank of India, not duality. There are 3 types. One, those who belong to State Bank of India who are getting Provident Fund from the date of joining. Then associate bank pensioners which were merged in 2017. They are getting Provident Fund from the date of amalgamation. Number 3, those who have opted for associate bank superannuation benefit and they are not getting they are not getting any provident fund, management contribution of management. All the three are members of the same provident fund. How can there be duality, discrimination among the members of the provident fund who were sliced into three pieces, which is impermissible. Legally it is impermissible. So all of us, including those who have retired before amalgamation and those who are retired after amalgamation, should get provident fund. We are entitled to provident fund, even legally. Our commune, with the support of our apex organizations, that is State Bank Retirees Association and All India Retired Bank Employees Association, we will and we shall fight and get it. Unfortunately, Indian Banks Association, in its report has submitted that there is no claim for payment of provident fund by nationalized banks, which is not true. State Bank Retirees Association had in fact sent a request not only to the government but also to IBA and also to all members of the committee to extend adequate compensation or benefit to us in case if the 50% pension is given to State Bank of India pensioners. We must also be compensated. We have sought, we have sent, we have got documentary evidence for requesting it. Indian Banks Association has lied before the committee. We have got on record. Okay, so in addition to various other means, we will fight. We will fight not only for associate bank retirees, but also for all other bank retirees, payment of full provident fund from the date of joining till date of retirement along with interest, because State Bank of India pensioners are getting three benefits. To illustrate, when Gramina Bank pensioners, Gramina Bank employees and retirees filed a case for payment of similar benefits which are being paid in sponsor banks, that is other nationalized banks, the tribunal favored them. It said that no, of course, one work, one pay may not be applicable, but similarity should be there in payment. That is the order of the tribunal, which is confirmed by Supreme Court, and presently all the benefits which we are getting, now they are also getting. The same logic, same law should be applied in our case also, and we must get all the benefits that are available to State Bank of India employee pensioners. We will fight for it and we will not leave. Unfortunately, no retiree organization, no EOPU constituent has taken up this issue. No association, that is Retirees Pensioners Association, and no EOPU constituent has taken up this issue. In fact, some of the Retirees Association even fought for extension of 50% of pension in State Bank of India, but unfortunately State Bank of India Pensioners Association do not fight for extension of similar benefit to us. That imperialistic pride continues. So therefore, there is need for unity amongst us, all of us, and we must get provident fund from the date of joining till date of retirement. Okay, so whatever loss we are incurring on account of pension updation, we must get compensated on account of these benefits. We will not leave, we will fight for it. Okay. Now court cases. One of our members has asked for details of position of court cases. See, we had filed contempt petition before Supreme Court for various benefits which I have already explained. Honorable Supreme Court directed us to approach appropriate forum available as per law for implementation of order of Honorable Supreme Court in Civil Appeal number 5525 and other connected matters. Then we have filed another case for payment of pension, duly reckoning 5 years service up to 5 years, service up to 5 years in terms of Regulation 29 in respect of all associate bank pensioners who retired under VRS 2001. Along with that, we have also asked for payment of dearness relief also as per pension regulation irrespective of date of their retirement. We have also filed another case. We will request the court to consider our request once the gazette notification in respect of this 50% gazette notification takes place. We will be pursuing the bank. That is extending another option to choose among superannuation benefits of associate banks and State Bank of India. Duly providing rules and formula under which pension is paid in both the organization. Duly explaining with example what is our entitlement. So, those who are retiring in 12th bipartite period, according to us, their pension should be more than the salary. Their pension will be more than the salary. And we have got very strong grounds. As I said earlier, we are seeking implementation of notification by State Bank of India with regard to payment of pension. We will certainly get that issue also resolved. And we have also filed another case seeking all the benefits which we were enjoying, like Shraddhanjali scheme, medical benefit scheme, etc., which we were entitled to while in survey of before merger from associate bank. We have also filed another case for payment of commutation period which they have recovered from the date of retirement till it is paid, which is against the rules and against the Supreme Court judgment. We have filed for all the bipartite periods with effect from 1995. For those who got benefit under Regulation 26, for those who got benefit under Regulation 29, and those who got second pension option after serving 15 years but before retired before 20 years, then those officers who got pension option late, okay, those employees and officers who got pension late, part of their pension late on account of court decision or wrong calculation of pension. Then we have also filed a case for life certificate. I mean, with the at least minimum is they must issue notice before stopping of pension. This case is there. Unfortunately, we do not have desired judgment, but the court has recognized the role of our State Bank Retirees Association. We are filing review petition and we will be getting the order for that also. Then the bank is obtaining letter of undertaking. Even for that we have filed a case. Okay. Then we will be filing another case. Okay. We have not yet filed because we are waiting for certain events to happen. We are also filing a case for payment of pension to those who joined the bank after 1/4/2010 who are in NPS. Okay, so these are the cases we have filed. Unfortunately, now we expect some early decision in appeal the petition what we are going to file with regard to the order of Honorable Supreme Court in our contempt petition, because there is no question of validation of law. It is only question of implementation of law, where there is no confusion, where there is no scope for argument and objections. So we should get early. We have got 3 cases before 3 division benches with regard to payment of dearness relief. Then we have got cases pending in 2 high courts, 3 high courts, single judge bench with regard to dearness relief. So these are the position, and unfortunately last 1 year 3 months the cases were listed several times, mostly on account of the bank's advocate taking time, and in 1 or 2 occasions on account of non-availability of our senior advocate, it got deferred. In fact, the final arguments have also commenced in this 5-year benefit and case. We repeat, in the interest of our members, we are not providing case numbers etc. of our court cases pending, because you must be seeing how cases are being spoiled. For example, see, when we got our contempt order, one organization has filed a contempt petition before Supreme Court demanding even pension updation, 100% DA, etc. from Supreme Court. See, their decision in contempt petition might adversely affect us. 100% DA. If United Bank of India pensioners were to silently fight before Supreme Court, perhaps we would have won even the case in 100% DA case. Unfortunately, because of impleadment, even that case is also spoiled and case is lost. Then the latest one, Singla's case in updation, it would have been decided when it heard last time, because one organization has filed a transfer petition. The argument took place regarding the transfer petition, and main case was not heard. On account of that, there is postponement. Like this, in case if we propagate and publish entire information regarding court cases, we have got lot of our friends who wants to be heroes would spoil our case. So therefore, in the interest of our members, we are not providing details of court cases. When we reach a position where no one can harm us, we will provide the details. Sir, the Krishnamurti has asked a question: do the ex-gratia keep increasing with the increasing gross pension? We are expecting that, as explained earlier. Then there is otherwise there is no need for inclusion of class review every April. We do expect some improvement at least once in a year. So this is, since the area 8088 points is as on October 2022, they have considered pay of October 2022, therefore they have excluded 100% DA. This question is asked by 90745-7613 Tipeswamy. Okay. Parshuram has asked. Okay.
Tirchi. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅವರೇ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ 37.
ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್. So again we repeat, all our members whose data is available with us, individually they will get SMS telling them about what is the amount of their ex-gratia. And those who are not receiving SMS with regard to DA and those who have not given this information are requested to send their basic pension along with employee number and mobile number to 702-602-7774 early, so that we can also give them full information as and when it is required with regard to pension. I think we have answered all. With your support, State Bank of Mysore continues to be the pioneer this kind of an effort. So far, no bank retiree organization has done it, and we are the first. We are the first. Okay, when we are doing everything possible for the benefit of our members, I think we are not wrong if we request all of you with folded hands, please contribute. Please contribute. See, each case, of course, we does not mean that we will not spend money for fighting the court case, but in case if you contribute more, we can engage better advocate and get better results. So, to help us, please help us. And as I repeat, the number of retirees has come down substantially. And consequently, number of new members has also come down. But having said that, we are proud, perhaps the only retiree organization which has added 70% as on the date of merger, after merger. Okay, today we have added more than 70% of our membership after our merger with State Bank of India. That shows we continue to be as active as before. We are the State Bank Retirees Association, which is the apex organization of State Bank of Mysore Pensioners. Commune is the only organization which is making effort, met Finance Minister twice, to ensure that even associate bank retirees also get same amount of recognition, same types of benefit to the same extent as enjoyed by State Bank of India pensioners. With this, unfortunately, I must thank our President. Unfortunately, because we do not, our President, Sri K. Srinivas Rao, is not in town. He is releasing a book in his native place, that is Goribiddu. He has sent a message. I will read his message. Okay, he could not be present here, and we decided that we should not postpone this because the information should reach our members early. So with that intention, we have postponed it. We have not postponed it, even in his absence. With his permission, we are conducting this program, and he has sent a message. I will read. He has sent in Kannada. ಗೆಳೆಯರೇ, ಬಹು ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದ 12ನೇ ದ್ವಿಪಕ್ಷೀಯ ಒಪ್ಪಂದ ನಿವೃತ್ತರಿಗೆ ನಿರಾಸೆಯನ್ನು ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಯಾರನ್ನು ನಂಬಬೇಕು ಎನ್ನುವುದೇ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿರುವ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ದುಬಾರಿಯಾದ ಕಾನೂನು ಹೋರಾಟ, ಅದು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಕಾಲ ನಮಗೆ ದಿಕ್ಕು ತೋಚದಂತಾಗಿದೆ. ಸದ್ಯದ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮತನವನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಭ್ರಮೆಗಳಿಂದ ಹೊರಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ನಡೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಚಿಂತಿಸೋಣ. ವಂದನೆಗಳು. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾನಶ್ರೀ ಅವರು ಕಳಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮೆಸೇಜ್. ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. ಅವರು ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ಝೂಮ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ತಂದು ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವನ್ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಪಟ್ವಿ. ಕಾನಾಶ್ರೀ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಅವರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ದುರಾದೃಷ್ಟವಶಾತ್ ಅವರು ಈ ದಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ who participated, who have viewed this program. The entire program we will also be uploading in YouTube channel of State Bank of Mysore Pensioners Commune. You can see that even those who have joined late or those who could not see the program, they can also come. They can view entire program. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಓಕೆ.
ಒಂದು ಮುಕ್ಕಾಲು ಗಂಟೆ.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದುವರೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಕಾಲ್, ಒಂದು ಮುಕ್ಕಾಲು ಗಂಟೆ, 7:29 ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ರಾಜಪ್ಪ ರಾಜಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಂತಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ತಿಂಡಿ ತರಿಸ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ತರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು.